Well, hello, my friends. Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you with another live CGC unboxing. 4 boxes to do today, guys. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Guys, I'm Kevin the Comic Doctor. I'm a comic book presser. I'm also an authorized CGC dealer located way up in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. And like I said, this is another live CGC unboxing. What the heck is that? Well, CGC unboxings take place when I receive your books back from CGC, everyone's favorite third-party grader located in Sarasota, Florida. Again, about 3 boxes showed up on Monday, and another one box showed up yesterday, and it was a magazine box. So some of you guys who've been waiting for magazines, they come very slowly, but they do come. Anyways, let's get started, guys. I have a lot of books to go through, and I'm a bit of a hurry, so this is going to be a quick show. So I'll zip through the chat pretty quickly once we get there. Also, guys, in case you are wondering, yes, I'm going to be at the Brampton Comic and Collectibles Show this coming Sunday. So if you live anywhere near Brampton, you might want to pop by to the Brampton Comic Book and Collectibles Show. I'll be set up there. Roy's coming with me. He'll be selling books. I'm not selling any books. I'm just setting up there to meet you and to take any submissions for grading and for pressing and CGC grading. So if you're in the area, come on by and say hello. It'd be nice to meet you. All right, let's get going, and we'll get over to the chat when my stack is high. And you know what I mean by that. All right, here we go. Let's see, overhead camera. So again, this first box, 4 boxes. First box is magazines. Here we have a Sports Illustrated from 1981. Guys, I am not believe it or not, I'm not a big sporto. So I'm not sure what half of this, this is basketball, obviously, but let's see what else we have. So lots of magazines here. We have, that's a 9.0, by the way. Here we have a 9.4 Michael Jordan cover. So I want to make sure there's no cracks or anything. These suckers are big. They're big. All right, what else we have? We have a 7.5 copy with first Dennis Rodman cover. All right, so there you go, and a 7.5. We also have a 9.6 copy from 1982. This is a Joe Montana cover, first Joe Montana cover. Pretty cool. And a 9.6. I wasn't joking, guys. I'm starting to get a lot more magazines in. 8.5 copy of first Lawrence Taylor and first Mark Gastineau cover, New York Jets. Again, I'm not one for these things. I don't know, but there we go. The stack is high. I have to pack these. These guys go by really fast. So the stack gets high with magazines, doesn't it? Because they're so much bigger and they're thicker and the whole 9 yards. So let's go over to the chat window, see who's here while I pack these babies up. Got BT Wall here. Hello, how you doing, Lord Thoth? My trusty moderator is here. How you doing, Lord Thoth? That hombre's at work, but he's taking a break and watching the unboxing. That's okay. Rock City is here. Warren is in the house. How you doing, Warren? Wayne says live chat mode. It is live chat mode. That's what I've got. If it wasn't for you, Wayne, I'd probably still be top chat mode. All right. What else? Who else is here? Unboxing woo woo. Let's get those 9/8 or 10s. Wouldn't that be nice? Nice. Only 2 likes, I know. Well, we got 6 now. 16 watching and 6 likes. What's going on with that? Size doesn't matter. I knew someone was going to say something about, make a joke about that. It is how you use your stack that matters. That's right, Lord Thought. That is right. Size does not matter. It's how you use it. How you doing, Brian? Good to see you. And everyone's laughing at my expense, and that's okay, I suppose. All right, let's keep going here. Again, if you're just getting here now, guys, 4 boxes to unbox. First box, we have magazines. Lots of Sports Illustrated. I think we've got a couple of non-Sports Illustrated magazines as well. Here we've got a 9.0 with the first Walter Payton cover. Guys, it's the same thing. You know, first Wolverine. Well, same thing goes to Sports Illustrated. First cover, first appearance of certain sports heroes are garnering lots of attention as well. Here, for example, we have, well, this is not a sports person, American Cup leader Ted Turner. It's a Conrad double cover and an 8.5. We have another 9.6. This one here is first Deion, am I saying it right? Sorry, Deion Sanders cover and a 9.6. We have a 9.4 copy. Oh, sorry, guys. Did it again. Here we go. I'll go backwards because I wasn't showing you the picture. So when that happens, I'll go backwards. So there's the, that's the Deion Sanders right there, 9.6. Ted Turner right there. Terrible Ted takes command. All right, and there's the other one I mentioned, and I don't know the heck's on it because I'm, like I said, I know nothing about these. I press them, I don't know much about them. But that's okay, nothing wrong with that. Got a few more here to go on these this magazine, but there's 5 or 6 to go in this magazine box. Then I'll head back over to the chat room. Here we have, we got a comic book magazine. This is our thumbnail here. We got a Marvel preview presents in a 5.5. And back to Sports Illustrated again. We have a first Isaiah Thomas cover. All right, in a 9.2. Suckers take up a whole screen. We have another one here that I put off to the side. It's a Sports Illustrated George Brett cover, an article in a 9.4. This one I've pressed this one many, many times. This has come through the office quite often. And I see the bottom corner's been dinged. That wasn't from us. A 7.0 copy of Sports Illustrated 23 with Michael Jordan, I think it is. Not Michael Jordan. Is it Michael Jordan? Yeah, Michael Jordan and Sam Perkins cover. That one's pretty popular. We have an 8.0 copy of a Steve Garvey cover. Do you know who these people are? Because I don't know a lot of these guys, but again, I'm not a sporto, so I wouldn't know. And my stack, once again, is high. So let me put these all away. Oh, come on. I'm going to try to put some of these magazines away and go back to the chat, see who's here. And who do we got? We have John's here. How's it going, John? Is it early in the day or is it just me? No, it's early. That was me. We fixed it, though. We should start grading the celebrities or athletes' birth certificates. That's the truth. The true first appearance. It sure would be. And I wouldn't be surprised if people are out there looking for that stuff. Brian says it's a cameo. Wayne says, can you have other Etheria graded and or encapsulated or other than comics and magazines? Well, yes, you can. Pamphlets. I know I have Steve Lipson, who's a regular client of mine, has all kinds of interesting pamphlets and brochures and things like that that he has graded quite often. He'd be a good person to get on here as well to show off his collection of a paperphilia because he's got tons of it. And it's not, don't get me wrong, he loves comics and magazines, but he has a whole collection of very interesting, different stuff. So, yeah. So to answer your question, yes, you can. All right, let's keep going here. Let's go back. We have an 8.5 copy of Randall Cunningham. Make sure there's no cracks on that. Looks good. Randall Cunningham. Here we go. I'll transition back over again. Then we got another 9.6. No 9.8s yet, which kind of stinks. Of first Jerry Rice Sports Illustrated cover in a 9.6. We also have, there's a submission form right there. We've got a 7.5 first Troy Alkman cover. Right there. And last but not least, a 9.4 with Mario Lemieux. We're talking hockey, I recognize that. There you go. So there you go, guys. Magazines galore. But now we're going to get to comics. So don't go anywhere because I've got 3 boxes filled with comic books to share with you. Okay, so sit back, relax. We're going to get to it. I'm going to put you guys on hold for 1 second as I get it all organized because the magazines are taking up a lot of room. So give me about 25, 30 seconds and I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, we're back with a Star Wars number 69 and a 9.2. And this, guys, this box has two different orders in it. Economy order, it's an older one then, and a modern order. So let's see who they belong to. We also have a Star Wars Heir to the Empire in a 9.6. We have another Star Wars number 50 in a 9.8. A Star Wars 71 in a 9.4. When I see this many Star Wars, I think of Dave. Because Dave always tends to have lots of Star Wars books. Here we have an X-Men 244 in a 9.8. If that's Dave's, that's a Kraken press, I believe. I think. If there's an X-Men 266 to go along with this, then definitely it is. We've got a All-Star Western number 10, first appearance of Jonah Hex in a 7.0. Cool cover. We have a Star Wars Adventures number 7 and a 9.8. I'll do one more and I'll move us over. We got a Secret Wars Newsstand Edition number 8 in a 5.5. There you go. Let's go over to the chat because I'm going to tell you my stack is high. Let's see here. What are you guys talking about? Justin's in the house. How you doing, Justin? Good to see you. They do cards. They do cards. Yeah, they do cards. Action figures like Star Wars, but not at CGC. You have to go to AFA for that. I don't know if anybody else is doing it at the moment. I have stuff like old cigarette cards and foldies. I don't know about that. Louis Mendoza says, what's up, Kevin? I love watching your live shows. When are you going to do another shop talk with Red Hood and the gang again? That was great to watch. I'd love to do it. They just got to give me they have to invite me. If Red Hood gives me a holler and says, come on back, I will come on back in a heartbeat. So tell Red Hood you want the Comic Doctor to jump back on his show, and I will go back on his show. I want to do stuff like that too, guys, but but you know, Louis, I just don't have time, man. I'm trying, even to get these live streams in to do unboxings. I'm having a hell of a time to find the time to do that. Of course, I'm doing 4 boxes at a time, which tend to take about an hour. So I'm trying to get this one done in 45 minutes today because I have a lot to do today before everything closes. So a lot of car stuff today. Today I'm doing a lot of car stuff because, well, I'm not going to get into it, but a lot of car stuff. Yeah, so that kind of stinks. Let's see here. Car stuff that costs money that I don't want to spend. All right, let's see here. Okay. Don't know where that... Oh, there we go. Okay, let's go back here to... Oh, I have a comic from 1907, but it's huge. I'm wondering how to encapsulate that. They'll do thick comic. You say, is it like huge, like length times width, or is it thick, like really thick? Talk amongst yourselves, hit the like button. At the same time, that'd be nice. That was great to watch, same as RMB2. Well, thanks. Yeah, I like going on Robert Meyer Burnett's show, but he's a busy guy too, and he's got lots of guys. He's got lots of regulars. I don't think he wants little old me there. But if you want me on Robert Meyer Burnett's show, ask Robert Meyer Burnett. Say, bring Kevin back, and then he'll bring me back, right? I think people have to ask. If people ask for stuff, then they'll certainly get us over there. I'd love to go back on Robert's show. He's great, and he's very oh, come on. There we go. He's awesome. I love talking movies with him as well too. He knows his stuff. He knows his stuff really well. Can they encapsulate huge comic books from 1907? Yeah, again, I have to see the book. They can sometimes. It's not General Motors, it's Dodge. I'll just say this. I've got a 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee with 23,000 kilometers, and the brakes are shot. It's like, give me a friggin' break. I was pretty pissed off about that. And they want $900 to fix it. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. So I have to go deal with that nonsense today, which I really don't have the time for or desire to do, but I'm going to. All right, so we have another Star Wars book here, Knights of the Old Republic in a 9.8. Number 1, we have a Tales of Suspense, First Pepper Potts, and Happy Hogan in a 4.5. Yeah, in a 4.5. We got a Lobo number 1 in a 6.5. We have The Peacemaker, number 1, first page bio and photo of Pat Boyette. This is the first version of him, I believe, and it's a Charlton book and a 6.5. I think it's about like an $800, $900 book right now, I think. We have an Amazing Spider-Man annual number 6 and an 8.0. We have an X-Men number 15 and a 5.0. We also have, oh, look at that. Love that book. Second appearance of Polaris, 8.5. Awesome green Steranko cover. One of my favorites, and an 8.5. Beautiful. Oh, and by the way, thanks to all of those guys who went over to my Google page and left me a positive review this week. I do appreciate it. I think we're at 86 or 87. I'm trying to get to 100 reviews. If we have worked together, you and I, and you had a good experience. I guess if you had a bad experience too, you can review me as well. But prefer the good reviews. If you wouldn't mind going over to my Google, go to Google and type in Comic Doctor. You have an opportunity to review it. Take 60 seconds, if you wouldn't mind, and leave me a review. Let me know what you thought of the service. Let everybody know about what you thought of the service, and help me get to 100 reviews on Google. That'd be greatly appreciated. Again, that's if you haven't done this already, and if you did do that already, I thank you so very much for taking the time to do that. All right, 2 more boxes. Still not done box number 2 yet. Oh, wow. Got to pack these babies up. Let's go over to the chat room while I do that. Oh, length and width. Yeah, that might be a problem. Will it fit in a magazine holder? Right, Wayne? As long as it fits into one of their holders, I assume they will do it. But if it's bigger, like if it's a treasury size or bigger than if it's like a life-size magazine, yeah, they won't do that. CBCS might do it, but that's pretty much it. I'll mention to Rob. Yeah, Lord Thoth, please do. I'd love to go back on his show. I was going to give away some more stuff on his show when Secret Invasion came on. I was going to give out a full set of that, but again, I think Rob has got his fingers in all kinds of pots, and he's a very busy fellow. So I don't like to bother him with that kind of stuff. If he calls me and he wants me to do something for him, I'll happily do it. But I don't want to bug him. He's as busy as I am, and probably even more so. All right, let's keep going here. We got a qualified copy. What's going on here? Oh, page 15 and 16 are missing. Well, that would qualify this book at being qualified. It's a first appearance of Scorpion in ASM 20. Really nice cover. We also have a 4.5 copy of ASM 25. Right there. Did not know that. That's a shame. That is a really nice high-grade book. And then we also have... Are these Mike's books? These might be Mike's books, I think. We've got an ASM 59 and a 7.5. If these are Mike's books, they came back really fast. We got a 7.0 copy of ASM 41, first Rhino. Come on, there we go. Got an 8.5 copy of number 36. A 7.5 copy of number 65. I'm going to try to finish this one off. Another awesome cover here. Of course, Windsor Smith cover. Number 54 in an 8.0 X-Men. A few more here. What another purple label? What's going on here? Color touch on cover on this one. 5.5. I think I see it. I can't. It's hard to tell. 31 in a X-Men 31 in a 5.5 Resto. We've got a X-Men number 5 and a 7.0. Now these, if I remember, if these are all Mike's books, if they are, the older 60s books, you can, again, we had this conversation before about collections, right? And about people storing their books, buying their books and storing them in similar ways over the last 10, 15 years. So it's not uncommon for people who buy books off the shelf or buy them from their store, 30, 40 years ago, and then they stored them the same way over many years. It makes sense that the conditions would be similar. Here we have an ASM 121, and this is it for this box, in a 5.0. So there you go. Okay, we'll put these back, and we'll go back here. Give me a friggin' 2 breaks or 4. Cool, Lobo. Yeah, it is, Lord Thoth? I'll swap my Durango, LOL. I'll tell you, man, I'm done with it. I don't love this Jeep. I didn't like the Jeep since we got it, and I think it's time for it to go. I really don't. I don't love it at all. We went from a GMC pickup truck, like a brand new one, which was awesome, and then we went to this Jeep, which just don't like it. Don't like it. So what I really wanted, I wanted one of those cop cruisers, the Ford Explorers. I freaking love those, but they were so damn much money, and I have lots of discounts with Dodge. That's why I did it. But I tell you, man, I regret. I wish I would have got the Ford, and I might see if I can trade this in for that Ford Explorer, because I'm not digging on it. And I'm also not too crazy about the ladies over at the service desk at my local dealership. They just have this snarky tone to their voice. And it's really irritating, because I'll tell you, for brakes to go after 23,000 kilometers, what the hell does that say about the product and the quality of the materials they're using? No brakes should last. It was all full of rust. I go, well, how's that possible? I go, do you keep the car? She said, do you leave the car sitting for a long period of time? I go, no, we drive that car every single day. Oh, short distance? I go, no, you drive the car every single bloody day. We're a family. We take the kid to hockey. We take the daughter to her friend's house. We're driving all over. We go to work back and forth every single day. And I go, I also have an old Caravan, and the brakes are fine on that. So why is the brakes in the Caravan were okay and this thing's not? So yeah, it's just very aggravating. And again, that whole snarky attitude really, really irritates me. But when I encounter people like that, I know how not to behave when dealing with my own clients, because I never want to make people feel angry or upset. That's why be in business to do that. And I'll be honest, if I owned a dealership like that and I had a person working there that was like that, they'd be fired. They'd be gone. You don't treat customers like, honestly, I will not go back there now. I'm done with that place after today. So that's it. I will not buy from there. I will not go there ever again. So if they like that, that's their problem. And she wasn't terrible, but she just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Anyways, let's go back to the chat really quick. That Lobo cover is cool. Dave House is in the house. Hey, Kevin, cool books today. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. BT Wall says, you're welcome. Okay. Rob has a full schedule. Yeah, he sure does. Again, we're talking about Robert Meyer Burnett. And if you guys are into movies and, entertainment, television, classic film, you want to go over and check out Robert Meyer Burnett, the Burnett work. He does some great talks. If you're a Star Trek fan, he's a huge Trekkie and a big sci-fi geek like the rest of us, and he discusses all kinds of really cool stuff. I think you'll really enjoy it. So again, it's Robert Meyer Burnett. Check him out. And Lord Thoth is also a moderator over there. I think that's where Lord Thoth found me, I would assume. But yeah, pretty cool. Trust me, the Durango was great. I've only ever had to do oil changes to date. Had it for 5 years. Wayne, it was just such a big vehicle. I was kind of like, we saw the Durangos, but I'm getting out of this Jeep. When it's done, we had a little bumper bender a little while, like back in June during a rainstorm. My wife was kind of hit from behind. A big Escalade hit her. Not much damage, like maybe $1,500. So once that's fixed, I'm going to get rid of it. The Comic Rookie, what's up, Doc? Hello from Germany. Hello, how are you, sir? My mother was in Germany yesterday. She flew to Malta and she landed in Frankfurt. But hello and welcome. Love to hear from you. Mr. Kevin Horn is here. Hey, Doc. Thunder Bay in the house. How you doing, sir? Kevin. Hey, Kevin. Kevin. Hey, Kevin. Hope you're doing well. I hope to be able to send you a nice box of books in your future. Please do. Our turnaround times are improving. Like I said, I think we're going to be at the 2-month. Listen, to me, 8 weeks is perfect. 8 weeks tells me I've got a lot of books to work on, but we're not overwhelmed. and we're working at a nice pace. And right now, if everything goes as planned, now the fact that I'm going to be doing lots of painting and moving furniture and getting the new shop ready is going to kill my month of August, probably. Even with that, I think Napur and Charlo and myself will get May books, up to May books finished by the end of August, which means that we are exactly 2 months. So when September rolls around, we're working on June books, which is a 2-month turnaround, which is freaking perfect. So now's a great time to submit books. And I'll tell you, like I said before, and a lot of guys take advantage of this, Patrick Sherwood, if you're out there watching, and others, fill out your submission form now. You don't have to give me the books today, but fill out your submission form now, and that puts you at the front of the line, right? So if you fill out the form, say today, when the stream is over, you go to my website, fill out the form, print it out, hang on to it, and then when, say, September rolls around, you give me your books. Well, you're at the front of the line almost, right? You can give me the books in October if you want to, and you'll be at the front of the line. A lot of guys do that. It's okay if a few guys do that. I shouldn't tell everybody to do that, because that happens. If that happens a lot, all of a sudden it throws everything right back off again. But it's guys do it, and it works out quite well. It has worked out well for some guys. Thanks, Lord Thoth. Justin says, I'll send you the contact to my mechanic if you like. Honest as a day's long. He is in Scarborough. I have a guy out here too that I'm going to take. I got to get on the phone and get some parts. And then I have a guy here. Actually, it's, you know who I'll be using? I'll be using Tony. Remember Tony? I did my live stream with Tony, the sale back in, it was, way back in probably September, October. Tony was the first one I did the live sale with. Well, Tony owns a full mechanic shop in Oshawa, and yeah, he's gonna help me out. I just got to find the parts. That's all. But thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. Mr. Kevin Horn says, quick question. Just wondering if you press hardcover books. I picked up a cool anthology of Tom Thompson paintings, but the cover is warped. Maybe. I'd have to see it, because that, if it's a hardcover, I don't know how I can press it. But send me a picture. I might be able to, guys. We have another 2 boxes to go, and I have to go quick. So let me push this guy out of the way with my feet here and grab another box in. There we go. This has got a lot of submission forms, which means this box here has a lot of one-offs probably. So here we go. Look, you know what? I love starting it off with one of these. Look at that. That's how you start one off, right, guys? That's how you start a box off, with an Ultimate Fallout 4 and a 9.8 white pager. We also have an ASM 50 and a 5.5. A couple of beauty books there. Oh. Got a smash one. Got a smashed book right here. Here we go. It's weird how book number 3 gets smashed, eh? Let me check, make sure this one's okay. See, this one's all right. That's so strange. How does book 3 get smashed? Anyway, got a Prowler. First appears the Prowler ASM 78 in a 7.5. But that's a smashed one, guys. So I'm going to take that and put it off to the side so I can send that off to CGC next week. My next shipment's going to go next week, probably. It's going to be a big one, another big one. All right, let's see. Hopefully no more broken ones. House of Mystery. That looks pretty good. Got to make sure it's all good. Yep, House of Mystery number 204 and an 8.0. We got the Man Thing number 1, baby. And a 9.2 white pager. If you're just getting here, guys, we're on box number 3 of 4. So don't go anywhere. And while you're here, if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button. Hey, hit the subscribe button too. Why the hell not? And you know what? Share the video. Help me become the best unboxing show on YouTube, because, hell, I think I'm one of the better ones. But my watch numbers would say otherwise. Okay, X-Men number 10 and an 8.5. That's a nice grade on that old X-Men Silver Age book. Another 8.5, number 19, Spider-Man. Really nice. Off-white to white. So we got some nice Silver Age goodness here. Ooh, are these? I don't know if these are 6.0 copy. Look how nice and bright that is on this. Look at that. 6.0, first appearance of Crave and the Hunter. Wow. Whose books are these? These better not be Kevin's. No, they can't be Kevin's. They're not Kevin's. Okay, 7.5 copy right there. of a 7-0. Nice. These could be... Oh, I'm so confused. These could be Mike's as well. I just don't remember. Too many books, not enough brain cells to remember whose or whose. X-Men Annual 1 and a 5.5. Okay, guys, I'm at the top of the pack there. Let's go over and see what you guys are saying. If you're saying any more. All right, let's go back. Oh, you guys are being nice. Oh, pretty quiet today. I love my giant-sized man-thing number 1. Lord Thoth, behave yourself, dude. You're going to get me demonetized for inappropriate comments here. All right, I'll pack these babies up. We got another more than half a box to go here. Some really nice ASM books. They got a nice 8.5. Check that out. Awesome books. Gotta run. Time to be a responsible adult and pick up my kid. Brian, take care. Just so you know, you have some books that will be heading to CGC next week as well. You know, I get guys contacting me and they're like, "Hi, Kevin. It's, you know, so-and-so and just curious, can I get an update on my books?" I'm like, "When did you submit the books?" I said, "March." I'm like, "Okay, well, then they should be almost done or done." And then I start second guessing myself. Like, maybe I've misplaced them, or maybe I didn't prep the books and they're not, you know, in queue. Maybe they're in the wrong spot. And every time I do that to myself and I freak myself out, I always find that, yeah, everything's good. Everything's they're in queue or they're done, right? Like last night, I got a call from one fellow, and it was a single book, and I felt bad. I made him wait so damn long for that book too, because it was a really long wait. But anyways, he contacted me. And I said, "One book, I don't remember seeing that book, but then I do remember. I did not remember it." And then, sure enough, the book was ready and it's going to CGC. It's going to CGC next week. So, but I kind of freaked myself out. So you gotta watch it. You know, I do that to myself. I don't know why I do that to myself. Here we have an X-Men number 51 and an 8.5. There we go, right there. Oh, these thin bags are garbage. I don't like those at all. All right. What else do we have here? We have... Oh, wow. We got some nice high-grade X-Men, guys. Silver Age X-Men number 32 and a 9.0. I don't know whose these are, but not bad. 5.50 of a number 18 X-Men. Uh, 8.5 copy of Not Brand Ek number 1. 4.5 copy of X-Men number 15. We've got a 7.5 copy of X-Men Spider-Man 120 with the famous Romita Hulk cover. Love it. 8.0 white pager copy X-Men number 36. First appearance of Meccano. Not bad. We also have another 4.5 copy of X-Men number 10. We already saw one of those earlier. Okay, I'm going to pop these guys back because we're running out of room. I'll leave them on the screen as I go back as no other chats have come in. Oh, man. I remember that Ek. LOL. Yeah, I know. I've had a few copies of that myself, actually. Some nice books here. Right, gonna pack these babies up. You can enjoy these as I go through. The Comic Rookie says, "Gone have some amazing German books. When I'm back, included the German edition of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. That's cool. That's the German version of the original Mirage book. So that'd be really cool. I've never seen that before. Those are probably pretty rare, I would assume. The Comic Rookie, right? That's awesome. Ugh. Yeah, these thinner bags are not easy to put on the books. Although these thicker ones are much easier for doing live streams. kind of a hassle to use these thin ones. Wow, they just really tight. Really tight. Oh boy, there we go. Sorry guys, those bags take forever to put back on again. All right, what do we have here? How about some Daredevils? Yeah, Daredevil. We got a few Daredevils for you. How about a Daredevil number 47 in a 7.5? And then we have a Daredevil number 49 in an 8.5. And a Daredevil number, oops, sorry about that. Daredevil number 56 in an 8.0. Nice copies, for sure. More Daredevils, my friends. More Daredevils. Who doesn't love Daredevil? Daredevil number 32 and an 8.5. These are some nice grades on these. And a 6.5 copy of number 31. The last two books in this batch are both Daredevils as well. We've got an 8.0 copy of number 48, Stiltman appearance. And then we have a 7.0 copy of number 14, Kazar and the Plunderer. The Plunderer, that's a weird name. Not bad for... There you go, guys. It's box number 3. We're going to head over to box number 2. Or, sorry, box number 4 in just one moment. Let me pack these guys up. The Comic Rookie also says, took me years to find. There are no listings anywhere, including eBay. Found them by putting an ad out there. Yeah, that's a hard one. I can imagine that'd be very hard to find. Michael Emmons here. He says, I just liked when they broke up the Daredevil on the cover logo. When did that happen? When they broke it up. When did that happen, Michael? I'm not even sure when that happened. Did they change it to Daredevil? I don't even remember that. Something I never even noticed. If they were to ask me a trivia question about something like that, I wouldn't have known. What does that say about me? I don't know. All right. One more to go. One more box to go, guys. Don't go anywheres. One more box of goodies, and then we'll call it a day. All right. Put all these wonderful submission forms back, or invoices. Put that over there. Come on over here, you. Come on over here. All right. Wow. A lot more submission forms again. We've got quite a few here. We've got economy, modern. They shouldn't even be economy anymore. Modern and vintage. I think they're still screwing that up, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. All right. Sit back, guys. Last box. Here we go. We got some moderns to start us off. We got a Wolverine number 1 in a 9.4. It's a book we see quite often here. We also have a Spider-Man Whiplash appearance. Spec Spider-Man 101 in a 9.8. Thank you very much. We've got a Dark Knight Batman, first appearance of, what's her face, Carrie Kelly. That's at a 9.4. They didn't see it. That's the Daredevil's still the same here. So I don't know. What do you mean by that, Mike? That's a 7.0 newsstand edition of Origin and first appearance of Elektra. Avengers Annual 10 first Rogue, and that's at an 8.5. This is Patrick Stewart's book. Wow, Patrick, congratulations. That's awesome. That's amazing. 9.8. Now, if you guys remember, if you guys followed me for any length of time, Patrick actually won this. Daughters of Eden number 1. And of course, it's got a green label because it's got an unverified signature right over here, as you can see. Although I do have the Jamie Tyndale certificate right there. he won that at my 2,000 subscriber draw. So congratulations, Patrick. That's awesome. It came back for you 9.8, and that was donated to us by Peter G. You guys all know Peter because Peter is our resident DC aficionado. But that's awesome. So I'm so happy you got a 9.8 on that winning book. That's great. Put that over here. That's awesome. What else do we have? We also have a Hulk. Wow. 161 and a 9.6 white pager. That's awesome. Look at that. That's a beaut. We got a First Red Guardian, Avengers 43, and a 6.0. Another first appearance of Polaris. This one not quite as good a shape, in a 3.0. Still a wicked cover nonetheless, and my stack is high, so I have to pack these guys up. Let's go back over to the chat. The first Daredevil you showed had it broken out into 2 lines. Oh, I see, with a hyphen. Oh, it did, eh? That John Byrne black and white Spider-Man cover is so popular. It is right now. Okay, I have to check that out then, Mike. Honestly, I didn't even notice that. I'm so used to the Daredevil being the way that it looked in that last one I just showed you with the Elektra book. Lord Thoth, wow, it's great. 9.8, love that cover. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Daredevil 47. I'll have a look at that for sure. That's cool. Oh yeah, it's already a good time, guys. Not even an hour, less than 45 minutes. Almost gone through 4 boxes, which is fantastic. And I think there may be 1 or 2 more boxes headed back from CGC. Where CGC is, I'm noticing, is slowing down quite a bit right now is in receiving. So they received a box from me on 2 boxes from me, sorry, on Friday, and it is now today Thursday or Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Oh my God, today's Wednesday, and they still haven't put it in the system yet. The books are there, but they're not listed. So that's showing you how far behind they are in that. Okay, let's keep going so we can get this baby done. We've got Avengers number 47, first appearance of Dane Whitman. Devin Whitman, right? Yes, it is. In a 6.0, right there. Okay. We also have a Journey into Mystery, number 97 and a 6.5. We have a Thor, a first appearance of the High Evolutionary, and a 7.5. Nothing wrong with that. We have an Eerie, number 5 from 1952, in a 3.5. That's a book you don't see very often, guys, right there. First appearance of the Wendigo, Hulk 162 to 9.2 white pager. There's nothing wrong with that. I like that. I love that cover. Was that supposed to come here? I think it was. Star Trek number 2 in a 9.4. That's a nice high grade on that. These might be James's books, maybe. I have vague recollection of whose books are whose. Dead Man, Strange Adventures 213 in a 9.4 white pager. That's nice. Brouhaha's here. Been a long time, Brouhaha. Welcome back. We've got a Marvel premiere, number 15. First appearance of Iron Fist in an 8.0. I'll just show it like that because my stack is really high. We also have a lot of first appearances here. First appearance of The Vision, Avengers 57 in a 6.5. Very nice. We've got Astonishing Tales, number 12 with Kazar. Second appearance of Man-Thing, and it's 7.0. Fantastic Four 23, Doctor Doom appearance. Why is this only a 2.5? Whoa. They gave this book a 2.5. But why? Maybe the cover's detached? I don't know. Doesn't say it. Well, they don't say it anymore on there, right? You have to go onto the notes and find out. But I would assume the cover is detached or something's up to get a 2.5. All right. Let me pack these guys up again. And you can look at them one by one as I put them away. That Star Trek is a pretty book. That's one you don't see very often, that kind of grade. All right. Now, if these are your books, I can't guarantee I'm going to have them ready for this Saturday. I'm kind of on my own right now. My daughter is away, and she usually sorts these for me. I'm going to do my best to get to these, but I've got about 50 other things to do this week already. So I'm going to try to get these sorted, but they may not be sorted in time. That's the problem. So I'll do my best. There are a bunch of guys whose books are ready. I'm going to text you either tonight or tomorrow. If you want to come in on Saturday to pick up your books, you can. I already have many people coming in this Saturday to do just that. Oh, come on. And you are also welcome to join them if there's room, because my Saturday mornings are very packed. Patrick, were your ears burning? Where the hell does it go? Look at Patrick. Check it out. For you, my friend. Congratulations, Patrick. Congratulations. That's awesome. Steel book at a 9.8. Mike says, colorists love that when the villain was the Wendigo. Yeah, easy, right? White. Maybe that's why they turned the Vision into the White Vision. All right, just a few more books here. Got some old ones for you guys. Some old... You want some Golden Age? We'll end with some Golden Age. Here we go. We got a Daredevil Comics 34 and a 7.0. There you go. It's a different Daredevil for you. We've got a America's Greatest Comics from 1942. The great image of Captain Marvel on the back, and with Captain Marvel on the very front as well. In a 3.5. Obviously, that is a Fawcett publication. That's before DC got their mitts on that. And then we finish this one off with a nice high-grade copy of Piracy, number 1, in a 9.0 from 1954. There you go. Look at that. Something you don't see every day. That's awesome. All right, well, there you have it, guys. 9.0. Cream to off-white pages. So being cream probably kept it at the 9.0. If it had maybe a better page quality, it may have been a 9.2, maybe a 9.4. Anyways, guys, listen, thanks so much for coming by today. That was a really quick unboxing. 4 boxes in 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Not bad. Again, I'm reminding you, if you are in the Brampton area this coming Sunday, I will be at the Brampton Comic Book and Collectibles Show. I'll be there taking in comic books for pressing and cleaning and CGC submissions. So if you're in the area, come by and say hi. Look the show up online. Again, the Brampton Comic Book and Collectibles Show. I have it posted or tagged or pinned on my Instagram page at Comic Doc and over at my Facebook page as well too. If you need the address and all that, it's a very inexpensive show. I think it's $5 to get in. It's very cheap. So if you have time on Sunday, come on by and say hello. Even if you don't have books to submit, come on by, introduce yourself, and say hello. And listen to Lord Thoth, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when I go live next as well. All right, guys, that's it for me. I want to say once again, thank you so much. Take care. And James is also clearing up that Star Trek 2 is a variant copy, which I guess makes it worth that much more. Have a great night, guys. Take care. Bye for now. And wish me luck on my Jeep. See ya.